Akash Shinty, the real reflection of you. Yeah! Now, this is my favorite part of the hike right now, and I got a little excited, you know. I'm gonna pretend like I'm a hunter in the woods, finding my next prey. You know, it's interesting. I was just looking over a bunch of my old journals yesterday. I was cleaning up my room and whatnot, and I decided to go back and check out a lot of the older stuff from college, high school, and the time in between. And it's so interesting seeing like how many of the things that I wrote down have come true in some way, shape, or form. I am just amazed at it. I mean, to some degree, yes. To another degree, no. Because it makes total sense. I mean, that's how you make something happen in life. But the real interesting thing about it was, one of the things I was talking about was some of the characters that I was looking to play. And one of them was a Native American, and bam, what did I get? A Native American role. So it's just so funny to me. I say all that, I think about all that because my character in the film had a little, a spear type thing. And so it's just a reminder of that. Anyways, one of the things that I was thinking about today was the idea of what would it be like if we could sell pure pleasure. Like, what would that be like? And on one hand, I mean, we would totally have to make sure that we protect it like a trade secret, you know? We'd have to be like, it's the McDonald's hamburger recipe or what have you, you know, put it in a secret vault and so on and so forth. But at the same time, we'd also have to think about what are the different pieces of it, you know? Me, I like to think about these types of things. Anyways, as I'm walking today on the hike, I also have been noticing that there's been a world record of, I would say, people out and about, you know? But I think I have seen more people. Well, sometimes I'll see more people as it relates to, like, it'll be a bus full of kids and, like, the whole class goes out, right? But I almost don't count that because it's like, well, it's a bus full of kids or whatever, you know? But today it's been more so like a bunch of different families, this, that, or the other thing. So I don't know, I find that interesting as well. These are the different things that I find interesting. Anyways, I love being out and about. I love the smell of, there's like this, like, deeply sensual smell of the flowers that are blooming right now in this early part of summer. Maybe a jasmine is what I would describe it as. It's like, they're these like little white flowers. I'll see if I find one soon. But they just smell, oh my gosh, intoxicating. And I'll walk around everywhere and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like heavenly, you know? Just intaking their beautiful scents and appreciating it, you know? I don't know, I think it's important to appreciate beauty, and not only appreciate beauty, but to appreciate the ability that I have to appreciate beauty. And by that, I mean, well, if I wasn't given these senses and this body and this mind and this soul, this spirit by a higher power to experience all of these different things in life, I wouldn't have the capacity to appreciate it. So that's one big thing that as I'm walking today, I'm like, man, God, I'm grateful for that ability and the beauty that's in this world, you know? I think as a man, it's important to appreciate beauty and to recognize it and to see it, you know? Just as important as I think it is to appreciate, recognize, and see strength or wisdom. All these things, all these pieces are so crucial and important for in my opinion, any man really to appreciate. Now, it's not to say that a woman can't appreciate these things as well, but I think there's a higher importance, if you will, for a man to see these things, appreciate them, and be aware of them, almost as if it's his job to some degree. I'm walking by the waterfall right now. The waterfall is, well, it's falling, but it's not falling nearly as much as it usually does. I think part of that's due to the water levels being low. And that's one of the perks of being around here nearly every day is getting in touch with nature, being with her, being in her, you know? Noticing the differences, the similarities. I don't know, I just, it's intoxicating. I just can't get enough of her.